Hello, this is Heavy Thrash from Nasty Metal Production channel at YouTube. I guess it's episode 7 of the Revisiting? Okay, so this album I revisit is a kind of a classic. Classic upon the thrash metal scene. Oh, this is the Candlelight reissue. It's the 2-disc copy which features Terror and Submission and Mind Wars. The album that I revisited is actually Mind Wars. Yes. And I guess I can throw a little picture of the artwork for you. Okay. So, how come why I revisited this? Well, at first, when I gave it a listen, it didn't seem to want to click with me at times, even though, Terror and Submission really did click with me. To me, I always thought that album was better than Mind Wars because of its sort of raw nature. But upon giving it a listen again, I've really come to now really start to like the album. And another reason, I guess, really stopped me was the fact that on the Candlelight USA reissue, which is just Candlelight Records, there's a bit of an error on the first track on Mind Wars, Judas Reward. There's a little, somewhere around there was like a glitch sort of sound. It's like almost not really near the end of the album, near the end of the song, but it's definitely somewhere around there, and it kind of bugged me. I don't know if that was for this copy and all copies, but it really did bug me. Other than that, the album is definitely good. It's more, even though the band has always been, I think, compared to Agent Steel, and given the fact that Kurt Kiffelt, I hope I spelled his last name right, wasn't a original member of Agent Steel, and the last album he played on was Skeptic's Apocalypse. Then left to go, I guess, form Holy Terror with vocalist Keith Dean is definitely one hell of a vocalist, and it was definitely quite sad that he had passed away in 2012. Definitely such a charismatic vocalist, and definitely one who definitely can belt out some. He definitely had a voice, and he definitely made Holy Terror stand out from the rest. He wasn't quite like John Cyrus, but he definitely was. Had definitely he was a little more raspier, but when he hit the melodic stuff, he definitely could hit those melodic notes and even the high falsettos as well. He just knew what to bring to the table when it came to these songs. He just knew how to. And these songs are definitely more melodic. Though the first time was definitely melodic as well, but also had a bit more of a raw bite to it. But on here, they tend to be a little more melodic, even also more thrashier, but just all around more melodic. Definitely more sounding like Agent Steel. And definitely some great songs, and one of the best ones on here would have to be Immortal Wasteland, Damned by Judges, Do Unto Others, and No Resurrection are some of the best songs on here. Then you also have like the three-parter songs, which are A Fool's Gold, Terminal Humor, and Mind Wars, which all just go together, and it's one track continues after the other and the other, and right there one of the last song that continues after Terminal Humor is the title track, Mind Wars, another great track as well. Just one of the best songs on here. Just even those three parts, and ever like even A Fool's Gold, which think the only memorable part of that song for me seems to be the last part, which it's just a pummeling sort of slow, heavy riff, tempo, and it's just crazy, and then it goes right into Terminal Humor, which is an instrumental, but another great one as well. They mostly seem to be using also a bit of maybe it isn't at the end of Fool's Gold. I think it is at the end, somewhere around Terminal Humor, somewhere there just uses like the slow, heavy, and it's really one of the best songs on here. Then you also have other good ones like Judas Reward, and Christian Resistance. Another one is also Dead of Pain, which is actually a re-recording of the song, what is it called again? Back to Rain, which was an Agent Steel song off the Skeptic's Apocalypse album. Well, on that one is a little slower. On here it's actually more sped up, it's a little faster, but it's also with different lyrics, given the title of on here. Definitely another good song. I don't know, the sound just tends to it slows down, tends to be melodic, but then when it wants to be really heavy and fast, it does that. It's definitely quite a great album, and definitely one I would say if you really want to check out Holy Terror, either Mind Wars or Terror and Submission, any of those two are definitely worth checking out. Definitely if you're into bands such as Agent Steel, or I guess even another comparison would be Agony. The First Defiance, kind of also similar to that, and they were on that same label under One Flag, even Combat, but another one would be, the only one that comes to mind is Agony and Agent Steel. Still great. So that pretty much does it for this episode of The Revisiting. So I am Heavy Thrashhead, and I am out.